Montreal. I said, I'm celebrating my birthday, and getting out of the United States for a reverse reality check. And she laughed. I said, are you from Montreal? No, I'm from Toronto. And so I said, what do you do in Toronto? And she said, I'm a student. And I said, stop making me work for this. What kind of student are you? What are you studying? So she said, oh, she goes, I'm in my fourth year, at chiropractic school at Canadian Memorial. And I said, oh, I have a certificate from Canadian Memorial. I got it years ago. I don't remember what the subject was anymore. It was such a long time ago. And I go, she goes, you're a chiropractor? I said, I am. I said, 38 years. She goes, oh my God. She's just starting out her career. I'm doing my career right now for a little while longer. And, so it was just incredibly serendipitous. Out of all the people in Montreal I could have sat next to, I sat next to an up and coming chiropractor out of the Canadian Memorial, which is a very good school, by the way.
The bloodlines of the world run in my veins because I offered freedom to the oppressed. I am many things and many people. I am the nation. I am 213 million living souls and the ghost of millions who have lived and died for me. I am Nathan Hale and Paul Revere. I stood at Lexington and fired the shot heard around the world. I am Washington, Jefferson, and Patrick Henry. I am John Paul Jones, the Green Mountain Boys, and Davy Crockett. I am Lee and Grant and Abe Lincoln. I remember the Alamo, the Maine, the Pearl Harbor. When freedom called, I answered and stayed until it was over there.